G'day folks, welcome back to our very pleasant adventures here in Valheim. Pleasant in quotation marks because the Ashlands has been a bit of a doozy of a biome, hasn't it? In the previous episode we did end up doing a bit more exploration of the Ashlands. I would say that was a successful little jaunt. But, I don't know, did we reveal a lot? I think we did discover a couple of things. One is that there are areas out there with lava in it, and I don't know how to traverse that area just yet. And secondly, we did discover what appears to be a cave. So I would say that the cave is probably going to be our next target. We'll go back to that cave, explore it, see what's in there. I just didn't explore it immediately because, you know, I didn't think I was really ready. But we will do that in a moment. One thing that I just want to organize right now, however, is the powers that we have. So I'm going to switch back to bone mass, obviously, because bone mass is going to probably get us through that cave. One thing that I'm a little bit worried about with that cave as well is the timing of going in it and then coming back outside, because, you know, if it is dark, then things are probably going to be a bit more problematic when we leave. But I reckon maybe that might not be so bad if we did have a portal nearby. So, and that's essentially what we did in the previous episode, sort of I wouldn't say the last half, but the last bit of the previous episode was recovering our unnamed portal. So, speaking of, actually, I should just remove the marker, because we won't be going back there anymore. Or will we? Who knows? But yeah, here's the cave. That's the lava area, which, I don't know, maybe there is no traversal on it. Maybe it's simply an area that you have to avoid. I'm not entirely sure, but anyway, as I mentioned in the previous episode, though, I think we're going to spend the first half of this episode slowing things down and just doing a bit of building, hanging around our home and just doing what needs to be done here, because it's been a while since we've done that. So I do want to try and work on our expansion. Oh yes, there's the very tasty cooked hare meats that we should be eating as well. Alright, so I probably do need a lot of stone. But I'm sort of hoping that I'll be able to recover quite a bit of stone from this area here. So we'll start with that first, I reckon. So let's just quickly grab that, and yeah, we'll drop this back here. And yeah, let's start breaking this down, and we should hopefully be able to then use all of this stone for what comes next. Probably want to eat at this point as well. So we've got about 25 minutes there on all of our foods. That's probably a good indication about when we should consider moving on from this activity. Very good. Alright. Plenty of stone still there. Can't really carry any more. But yeah, 25 minutes, that's about halfway through the episode, and then we'll start thinking about going into that cave. I do want to try and go to the cave in the morning. Just so that it sort of gives us plenty of time to, you know, explore and then come back before it gets dark. One other thing that I do need to address is apparently when that sort of dead or that sort of event where we had the Twitchers or whatever attack us in the previous episode, we did actually have a situation where apparently there was some stuff that I missed, like potentially some kind of monuments of torment or whatever it's called. This is based on one of the comments left in the comments section of the previous video. So I'm not entirely sure what that means exactly. Perhaps maybe the spawners have returned and I might need to actually do something about new spawners. So we'll take a look at that as well, because we most certainly would want to, you know, clear the area of any enemy spawners, because, yeah, well, the last thing we want is to get overwhelmed. So yeah, we'll look into that a little bit later. But, let's just improve our wall here. So I think that's still pretty decent. 3 high. Do 1 by 1 right there as well. Do we want to go up a little bit more? I think so. We'll do one piece like that and one like that. I think that's fine. Alright, we'll probably want to climb up a little bit more from here. Perfect. Ooh, okay. It's looking a little tricky here. Yeah, okay, this is a bit of a janky corner, isn't it? Not sure if I really built that very well. I think we're going to be forced to use one of those pieces. And yeah, we'll do something like that. Yeah, so there's a bit of a gap here. It's alright, I can live with that. That's fine. Now, one other thing that might actually limit the amount of work that we can do right now is possibly the amount of stone that we have available to us. So if we don't really have too much stone, and we can't really continue building the wall or whatever, I think it's probably a good idea for us to pivot to finding some more copper. And I've been getting a lot of comments on older videos in this series, and a lot of the comments seem to suggest that I'm wasting a lot of copper in the various nodes that we've been able to find so far. You know, I've seen those comments and, you know, I've always sort of ignored, well, not really ignored the comments. I generally respond to most people who leave comments, provided they're polite and, you know, positive. But I didn't really think that I needed to exhaust all of the copper in the nodes that I've found so far. But, you know, perhaps maybe it is time for us to sort of go back to old copper nodes and seeing whether or not we can we can try to find more copper. Sorry, I'm just a little bit worried about McLock's face there, because obviously don't want him to accidentally get taken out by anything. Which is, I guess, the other reason why we're doing this, because, well, I need to secure his grounds. Alright, and doesn't help that when he attacks, it does a lot of damage to our walls and stuff as well, so it's a little bit annoying. What we might need to do is to make sure that he's housed like in the center, away from the external walls. So yeah, we'll have to consider that. Alright, not gonna fuss about further here. Let's just do that, and should be able to do that. Yep, good. Alright, and we'll extend this a little bit more. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay. Is that sufficient? I think maybe we extend just a tiny bit, like so. Alright. And a little bit more over here. Alright. And yeah, we want to maybe add a little bit more, like so. Just increase the height ever so slightly. Is that good enough? Yeah, possibly. Probably do like one there. I think this is a little bit low on this side though, so probably want to add a little bit. Okay, we're almost out of stone though. So the next time we come back here to continue this work, we're definitely going to need to have been to the plains. Maybe source some more stone. Let's just do something about this corner. So that looks fine. Oh, actually no, that doesn't look right. Okay. I do need a little bit of stone for this. But that's fine. We'll do that when we get a chance. Oh, there's a little bit of stone there. Just do that. Alright, that doesn't look bad at all. Okay, so we do have crossed out copper nodes in various locations. And I think maybe it might be a good idea for us to just quickly check them out. See if we can dig further in and try to actually uncover more of the copper. So there's one nearby. We may as well start working on that one. Do I have all of the things I need? I suppose I do. I suppose maybe food is a bit of a worry. We do have 9 minutes on the hare meat. But I think I should still be able to hold my own out here despite not having like the best buffs and stuff. Right, so I think it was out here, or was it here? I can't remember exactly. Oh, hang on, here we go. We've got a bit of copper right here, so presumably if I keep digging down this way, I should be able to uncover more. And apparently a single deposit should actually be giving me like tons and tons of copper, apparently, right? Like, again, I haven't exactly seen it with my own eyes, so ideally I would like to be able to do like an explodey sort of technique on it, similar to the way we gather up silver. But that's not always possible. Yeah, we'll see how we go. I don't have my stamina potions, actually. Completely forgot about that. I'll re-grab that. We'll be prepared for when we go to the Ashlands, though. Alright, we're getting submerged in water here. Not the greatest. I suppose we are like right next to the ocean. So that was bound to happen at some point. Yeah, we might not be able to do the explodey technique, but at the very least we'll be able to grab some of the copper here. I don't like the fact that we've like butchered the ground a little bit here, which I would prefer having an idyllic surrounding for our home. So I could end up coming here with a bunch of stone and just like flattening things, evening things out, or you know, it's not going to be even obviously, but like, you know, just making it look a little bit nicer. And I haven't exactly used the tools for it, but there's also putting down like grass and stuff, which I should actually be doing for our own home as well. There are probably some bald patches here and there. Let's recover a little bit. Oh. Okay. There we go. Unfortunately, all the troll stuff is probably going to clog up our inventory here. I have to clean up a little bit. 10 minutes on our foods. We don't have to wait exactly 10 minutes, I suppose. We can probably start eating some better foods before then. It is getting dark. I can break out this. So we didn't need something with copper the other day. I'm just struggling to remember actually what we were banging on about that needed copper. Oh yes, that's right. It's for the lanterns, because we found some dvergers. That was actually a nice surprise to learn that the dvergers actually are around. So we're not alone in the Ashlands. But yeah, I mean, if we're going to steal some of their stuff, aside from the lanterns, that is, we're gonna need to fight them at some point. I don't know if those dvergers are going to be stronger than the ones that we encounter in the Mistlands. They could be. Though I didn't actually see any mage types. We've seen all of them with their arbalists. Anyway, we're at 8 minutes on the foods. I'm gonna start gathering some of the actual copper. And since it's dark, we're gonna start seeing a lot more greylings and stuff out here. Not going to be the nicest situation, but it's alright. We'll just have to deal with it. Yeah, okay. Actually, a lot of this is just soil, which is a bit disappointing. I thought there was a lot more copper. I mean, at the very least, a little bit of extra copper doesn't help. Sorry, doesn't hurt, rather. Yeah, okay, we're sort of close to max. So I'm gonna head back. If we still have a bit of food to work with, which I assume we will, we might as well just come back in the morning while there's a little bit more light and less enemies. Might be a good idea for us to throw some of this stuff in here already. Yeah. Time for bed. I do have a lot of stuff on me though, don't I? Throw... I was gonna put like stones and stuff away, but no, it doesn't look like I can do that. I do want these. These are gonna be important for later. I'll just do piles of stone, I reckon. And the troll stuff. Troll hides. Do we really need a lot of troll hides? I don't think so. I'll just throw that in here. Everything else, though, might still be useful, so... Cash. Mushrooms and resins. I actually took up the space for my resins. Oh, got a spot for resins there. Okay, mushrooms. I'll throw that back in here. Just gonna do a tiny little bit more mining. And then we'll be off, I reckon. Yeah, I'm not really seeing a lot of copper like further below here. Plus there's water, so I don't know if this is all of the copper or not. But hopefully we're sort of close to exhausting it. Okay, we're at 2 minutes on foods. I probably do want to head back out and start exploring the Ashlands. Let's just grab all of that stuff, and yeah, we'll fix up this area later. So it definitely looks horrible now. Throw that there, and a few resins here. Yeah, I guess I'll chuck them in the right spot. Oh, actually, we've got this one free here. Might as well throw the resins in there. Dandelion, yeah, sure. So let's eat. What else do I want to eat? Yeah, the Mist Hair Supreme. Again, gonna need to cook a little bit more very soon. Just bring some spare food with us. And weight-wise, oh yeah, we've got some stone here that I don't really want to be carrying around, so let's just drop that. Oh, the stamina potions, better bring those. So I'll bring a couple of those. And yeah, more dandelions I'll throw in here. Don't see too many eggs just yet. Got a spare couple of Grey Dwarf eyes, so I'm just gonna drop these here. So we've got our base, and this one I think should be our free portal. Just gonna test that it definitely works here. Yeah, Good times. Just playing it safe, guys. Right, so gonna try and save bone mass for, I guess, a situation where we actually need it. But yeah. I'm guessing there's something in the actual cave that we might actually have to deal with. Which could be a bit more dangerous. Oh, hang on. What's going on with the shield? Have we depleted our bones? Possibly. I thought we left with 9 out of 10 last time. Anyway, we've got a few. So let's just fuel this to keep our protections up. And yeah. Again, gonna check on the perimeter. Make sure everything is in order. We've still got workbenches everywhere. It's good. Workbench there. Workbench there. That one's taken out. Let's actually just fix that up a little bit. And I do also want to just check on the condition of this wall. The only problem is sometimes it's a bit difficult to tell what's going on this side. But yeah, it still appears to be in very good condition. So yeah, those monuments of torment that someone mentioned in the comments. Again, I assume there's some kind of spawner, but I'm not seeing anything in the area. Unless I'm missing it. But we do have our Verger friends over in that section there, and I assume they will start attacking anything that comes near. Just grab some of this stuff here. Yeah, let's move, and let's make a move towards the cave. Good times. I'm gonna end up with so much grouston that I don't know what to do with. Alright. Let's just settle down here. And let's not rush too much. Oh, yeah, that lunging attack. Oh. Okay, I did not see you. Right, okay. Problems. I want one of those as well. Alright, let's thin out the herd. What is going on? There's so many of these guys. We do have a 1-star warrior there as well. So... okay. Morgan is probably still the the biggest threat. Oh, we've got some help. They've decided to come out here and give us a hand. I do want to try and make sure that the rogues survive, because, you know, they could give us a hand when we need it the most. I've already gotten so much stuff here. Some of the Grouston, though, I think what I'm going to do is I might actually place down the Grouston in piles. I assume I can do that. Let's just have a look. Yeah, here. Grouston piles. So, let's go out this way and just fix that up first. And I'll place this back up there. Yeah, there are, for some reason, so many enemies. I've got so much stuff, I don't know what to do with all of that. Should I go home now and deal with sorting out my inventory? I don't know. What I do know, though, is... I guess the idea is I do want to just do a quick portal here, provided it's safe to do so. We still have bone mass, so it is probably a decent place to be having a fight right now. Come on. Oh, goodness me. These guys, they do hit very hard. Okay. Oh, goodness me. Still more. Okay. Right. It's probably a good idea for us to go back and sort out our inventory. I probably do want to grab a couple more healing potions. And yeah, I mean, here's the thing. At the moment, there's a bit of a risk because we don't exactly have bone mass available to us while we go into the cave. So we have to wait another 15 minutes or so. So not happy about that. Keep that. Sinews, Grouston, we have a spot for that. Tiny bit. Yeah, it's tough with the Grouston because, again, I have no idea how I'm going to use it just yet. But what I'll do is I'll just stash it here. At least it won't disappear. These bones I am happy to bin because it'll be very easy to get more of these anyway. So let's do that. And then this stuff, this powder. Proustite powder. Oh, I've got the sulfur as well. Oh, that's alright. I guess I can leave the sulfur in there. I sort of want to try and reset our rested buff. I don't know how long I'm going to be in there, but you know, it is very likely that we find ourselves overwhelmed in there and that we have to just leave. Because, well, it's a new area. I don't really know what to expect in there, but we're about to find out. Comfort 12, comfort 14, that's decent. Just want to reset already. 21, 20 minutes, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I think we're looking good. Oh, healing potions, my bad. Yeah, just... I'll grab like a couple more. Alrighty then. Suppose I should just collect. Ask this... What? Pelvis? Okay. A putrid hole. Okay. Rotten meat? Okay then. What on earth will you be able to do with rotten meat, though? I really don't know what to expect in here, but... Still have 10 minutes for... bone mass. Oh my god, a 1-star Morgan. Yeah, okay. Alright. My view is that we're not ready for a 1-star Morgan. And that, is probably a better idea for us to wait. Ow. Until we actually get bone mass back. I think that's the only way we're going to be able to survive against a 1-star Morgan. I have no idea if that's the only thing in there. It very well could be. But, yeah. I am not taking my chances. The Askvin ribcage, pelvis. Yeah, have no idea what these things are for. Again, even more stuff. We are running out of space. So, inventory Tetris is probably likely for us very, very soon. Let's maybe just sort out a few things while we're here. So I'll just grab like all of that. And I do want to just throw in like more coal into our smelters here. That should give us hopefully a few more bits of copper. Furniture. 2 copper for 1 Verger lantern. Okay. These bone fragments. Yeah, I'm gonna need to sort out where to keep these. I don't want to throw them away because we might actually need them this time around. Bit of space there. We've got too much of everything. What about over here? Yeah, we've got some free space still over here. Maybe I'll chuck some of this stuff there. This can go in here. Hopefully we've got a little bit of extra copper now to work with. Let's just grab that. Nope. Iron, iron. Alright, I guess it's just still working through what we've put in there before. So what do we need? We need a lantern and some chains. Oh, what's this? Oh, the rotten meat. So if we eat this, we will be feeling sick, you don't feel well, and you can't hold your own food. Health regen minus 100%. Wow. There are maggots crawling in the meat. It smells awful. Why? Why would we even gather this then? I'm gonna put it in the bin for now. It's not like I'm gonna pull the lever immediately. There must be a reason why we can even collect it. So, yeah, who knows? But anyway, for now, I'm just going to quickly place one of these here, just to give us a little bit of extra light. And yeah, we just need to wait for a little bit more copper, and we'll place another one over there. I think things will be looking a lot brighter in here. Time for bed, I think. We still have 7 minutes on bone mass. Yeah, okay. That's okay. We do have a teleporter out there anyway, so it's not like it's going to take us too long to get out there. I do want to kill some time. And I think the best way to do that is just to keep working on the extension. There's still a little bit more work to be done there. And, I mean, the wall's almost complete, so I'm going to have to maybe start thinking about, you know, what I actually want to do out there in terms of build. Especially, you know, what should I do for the locks itself. One thing's for certain, I do not want to take down the oak tree here. I do quite like the oak tree being there. But yeah, securing McLock's face is the issue. I will maybe take down this tree. I think I purposefully kept it there because I thought it looks nice, but you know, I can easily just, you know, plant another one. It's not necessary that it's kept here. Okay, so one of these, and we'll do one more like so. I think things are looking fine on this side. Yeah, we're fully enclosed. We might create an exit at some point. That's a problem for another day, at least for now. And yeah, I think maybe just very, very centrally we want to house McLock's face. But I feel like maybe we want to flatten the area a little bit more, so I just have a go at doing that right now, because we've still got a little bit of time. I think we should create like a gate or something like that here. Something big enough for McLock's face to traverse through as well, because we might want to ride McLock's face out of here at some point. Might being the key word. So how much space do I need to give it, though? That's also a very good question. I suppose maybe I want to go out this way a little bit more. We can ride it, right? So, yeah, it's like a tank. I remember that. It's slightly like driving the Warthog in Halo. You have to sort of aim where you want to drive. Alright, so try and flatten this. Yeah, I'm thinking we go out sort of this way. We'll have a pathway down below and sort of like a cliff up here where we house McLock's face somehow. I think the idea is I might actually have a staircase that leads up this way to the pathway that we have going on in this section. I mean, this is not exactly a pathway per se. It looks pretty haphazard at the moment. Again, another project for another day. But yeah, let's try and extend this out a little bit more. I like the idea of having a bit of space to work with because, well, it's a big animal, right? Like, I would assume that bigger animals would need a little bit more space to move around in. Makes sense. Let's add soil here. Alright, we're at 2 minutes on a lot of this stuff. I'm gonna, again, let go of a lot of our materials here. We'll eat. Bone mass is at a minute, so we're almost there. Yeah, that can go as well. The coal... yeah. Need to figure out where to put the coal. Don't worry, I'll come back for that, guys. I'm not gonna do anything to that. Coal, I will stash. Someone was also saying that it's probably still a good idea for us to use the cape, the floaty cape. And I'm thinking that I agree with that statement because, well, it's not like we're taking too much fire damage, at least at the moment. So I don't think we'll be penalized severely for using it. Minutes rested. I have no idea. I guess it is sort of beginning of the day, isn't it? Like, it hasn't been too long. I probably do want some food, just in case, you know. Gonna need to cook up a storm very soon. Maybe the next episode, to be honest. But yeah, we need to keep up the production of the Mist Hair Supremes. Yeah, I'll take bone mass just as we're about to enter. But yeah, let's see if we can challenge this 1-star Morgan. Again, hoping that there's nothing else in there aside from that one-star Morgan. You never know. Just gonna wait for our health to tick up a little bit more. Come on. Yeah, alright. Yeah. I'm not I'm not risking anything. I'm just going to use bone mass straight away because, oh god, right, it's already here. Got that. Critical. Alright, not bad. I just had to duck out because I feel like our health potion didn't really kick in very quickly there, so just want to hang out here for a little bit. Go back in. We've still got 4 minutes or so on bone mass. Oh, God. Right. Gotta wait another minute or so for the healing mead. But I think we should be able to just wait a tiny little bit. Wait for our health to sort of go up slightly. Oh. A little bit sweaty, guys. A little bit sweaty. Okay. So, I have no idea if there are more. But, I guess that's a little bit of a success story. More rotten meat, more of the soft tissue there. So that's interesting. Hot shard. Molten cores. New build piece. Portal stone. What? So we can make portals out of stone now. Oh, that'd be kind of cool actually, because it's always been out of wood so far. Yeah, we're gathering up a lot of different materials here. More bones as well. Perhaps not the most exciting. So if there is another Morgan, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to lure it to the entrance because I think we have a lot of success sort of fighting it there. But yeah, I get the feeling this cave isn't exactly like a big maze or anything like that, so I'm gonna avoid breaking down the other oh, it's a minor healing mead. I suppose I don't really need that. Chest. Ah, right. That's not really exciting, so I'm just gonna leave that. Just looking around to see if there's anything else that is gatherable. Yeah, we want the pot shards. These bone fragments, yeah. I don't know. Seems like a bit of a waste to leave them, but at the same time, I feel like we just have too many. Why is it so difficult? Alright, there we go. Oh, got a bit of silver here as well. What on earth? Oh, and a bit of iron. I didn't even realize that. This is really good, guys, because with the bit of iron that we have, we can now set up a stonecutter table that will essentially help us sort of build, you know, in this area, build with stone, obviously. So that's a really, really good find, because, yeah, I was planning on one of these episodes having to sort of do the tedious task of, you know, heading back home, fetching some iron. I'm just double checking that we haven't missed anything. I don't think we have. Again, not sure how deep these caves could go. But I'm assuming that they're just like Morgan layers, and that, you know, they shouldn't really be too deep every time we find these things. Oh god, right. This came down. Right, well, let me just fix that, because I do need to make sure that this is reset up. I will, however, need to run back to our base the manual way, because, well, I can't exactly teleport with the iron in tow, so let's do it. Yes, there are enemies, but that's okay. We can face these enemies, they're not really going to be too much of a problem. Oh, hello. Yeah, didn't like that, did ya? Come on then. Alright, good. So, I might do the table straight away. We need a bit of stone for that. Okay, my bad. All good, all good. Should be able to do one of these. Just back there, that's fine. That should let us teleport back home. Just make sure our perimeter is secure at all times. Okay. So, I think the way the bone fragments work and the amount consumed is, it's dependent on how much damage the shield has taken. I think. The more damage it takes, the more bones it consumes, basically. Again, I have no data to back that up, but that's my assumption at the moment. Just because sometimes it seems like it's taking up a very small amount, and it never runs out, and then at other times when I've seen attacks happen, or the shield get damaged or something like that, it seems like it's consuming more of those bones. Again, take it with a grain of salt. Unconfirmed. Alright, so we're back here because, well, we've got a lot of new stuff now to sort out. And yeah, we've unlocked a few additional things there. So we had these pot shards, and then we also had the molten cores. I assume this is for the portal. So we'll check that out in a moment. I'm just going to chuck the rotten meat in there. Again, who knows, we might actually use it for something. Oh, minor stamina meads. Okay. That's something that I don't really need, I don't think. So I'll throw that in the bin. Do I need to gather the silver that we found in the cave? I don't know if that really excites me, but will we need silver out there for something? Maybe, maybe. Let's throw that in there. I've got this soft tissue. Maybe I'll put the soft tissue in here, because... Or unless there are other machines that will need soft tissue. Well, look, if we need more soft tissue, it's not like we can't go to the Mistlands to get it anyway, so not too much of a problem. These Morgan hearts, I think... Have we found the Morgan hearts before? Yes, we have. Alright, pot shards. And these molten cores. I do like keeping the cores together, but I am running out of space for stuff. I think what might be wise is to actually place these things down as piles just out here. That way we can free up some space for other things. And I should really be trying to do that with most of my construction material, even with like all of the wood and stuff. So a good idea for a build out in the extension area could be a, you know, simply a storage shed that has, you know, placeable piles. I think that doesn't sound like a bad idea to me. We'll do a stone pile as well, just a normal stone pile, and then I want to bring some of the stone that I have out there to the Ashlands, just so that we can quickly make a bench, a stone cutting bench out there. Oh, it is dark though, I don't want to stay out here for too long. Need the iron. Just need 2. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah. Alright. We have a bit of wood? No. I was thinking about maybe, whoops, expanding like the area that we can stand on, but again, a problem for another day, I reckon. So my thought process is maybe we will go back for that silver, but not when it's dark, so we'll have a quick sleep right now. Food-wise, still looking good. Just gonna throw a few extra things in here. Grey Wolf Eyes, these stones. Yeah, we've still got a bit of Grouston here. So I will fetch that and just like chuck it outside. Sulfur. Alright, good. Let's have a quick nap. Well, it's not really a nap actually. We are sleeping the night away. "22 minutes. Love it. Yeah, let's place these down. Actually, maybe the other side might not be a bad idea. These are getting a little bit crowded on that side. Okay. Straight to the unmarked portal. and we'll just duck into the cave. I will grab the portal ingredients as well, because I think we're done at that cave. And then we'll make another retreat to the base. Yeah, okay, I'll fetch all of that. Why not? Grab that as well. Oh yes, and the minor healing potion, which I'll just drop into the bin when we get the chance. Oh god, alright, that scared the crap out of me. Come on then, let's come out this way. Good times. Right. Grab all of that. Grab that. We'll ignore you. Yeah, a lot of resources here, which I can spend time gathering, but not right away. Okay, alright. So I don't know if this is a wise thing, but an idea I'm getting in my head is to build a outer wall perimeter. I don't know if that's like excessive, but it could be nice. And then, you know, if we do end up needing to grow stuff here in the Ashlands, I suppose maybe some of the soil over here looks workable, potentially. But yeah, I mean, otherwise we could obviously move to a different location in the Ashlands. What stuff do we have? Yes, we've got a few things. So let's just keep metals together. And then I've got more of that. I'll leave some Grouston here because we could potentially have a use for Grouston. Oh, what happened to my wood? Okay, well, I mean, look, it's not too much of a big deal. Let's grab wood from home, because I'm gonna need a workbench to replace the portals when I need it. Yeah, everything else I want to bring home. This stuff I also want to bring home. Yeah, we'll leave all this stuff. Plenty of fuel for our shield generator. Still 10 out of 10. Okay. I'm thinking of also maybe just doing Grouston piles out here. And freeing up some more space. So we'll have more space for stuff. Okay. Good times. Let's head back home, and I think we'll wrap up the episode actually, because it's probably been roughly about an hour. And yeah, my goal of exploring the cave has been a success, so I'm pretty happy about what we've managed to do. Bit of Grouston here, let's just throw that. I mean, for science, I just want to throw this resin in there. You're out of resin. Okay, we can't throw this one in there, apparently. Charcoal resin. Ready to burn some more. What could it mean? I don't know if I need to throw resin into I don't suppose any of the machines that we've already got would, you know, essentially take different types of materials once you learn, you know, what material is needed for it. Although, I'm just trying to think. The cooking station does take everything, you know, like different type of meats and stuff, right? So you could argue that it could be a station that takes multiple types of ingredients, multiple types of materials, and process it somehow. No, that's not what I wanted. 10. I do need, yeah, some of this, actually. And the spirit of trying to free up space, I should be trying to place down some stacks when I can. So I'll just quickly do that. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. It's, I don't know, has it been a bit of a slow one? I guess it could be a little bit slow in certain parts because we were sort of waiting. And we did spend half the episode dealing with our expansion. But overall, I think it was a pretty good episode out there in the Ashlands. We learnt a lot. Learnt a little bit about the caves and what to expect from them. So I'd say that's a pretty big win. But when we come back in the next episode, I would say that we'd have to start here in the kitchen. We do need to make a lot of food, Mist Hair Supremes. We might even need to do a little bit of hunting as well, because we are running low on the Mist Hairs. But once we're done with that, I would say more exploration of the Ashlands is in order. Gonna try and start thinking about how to house our locks. Obviously, we're flattening out some ground there, and we're gonna continue to do that whilst we sort of wait for bone mass, for example. So if we do use bone mass, perhaps maybe that's a good idea for us to retreat and, you know, wait. But I'm thinking of maybe heading this way, seeing what's out there. Obviously, this is not traversable. There are other stuff that has unlocked as well, so we're going to also take a look at that in the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, drop a like down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? Otherwise, stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.